some ancient structures on Earth seem to fall outside the history we think we know. Built from massive stone blocks, with remarkable precision, they continue to raise questions about the true capabilities of ancient civilizations. Without modern tools, these constructions have survived time, earthquakes, and harsh climates. Their true purpose and methods of construction remain unclear, deepening the mystery that surrounds them. Join us as we explore ancient megastructures, the most mysterious ancient constructions on Earth, where the past still hides unanswered questions. The Kailasa Temple in Ellora stands as a unique architectural marvel, carved entirely from a single monolithic basalt rock of the cliff face without the use of any bricks. The entire structure was meticulously carved using a top-down method, which demanded precise, three-dimensional spatial calculations and absolute accuracy from the outset. To create this massive complex, an estimated 400,000 tons of rock were removed, equivalent to the weight of approximately 800 Boeing 747 aircraft. Yet, there is no evidence indicating where this colossal amount of removed stone was transported, nor have any rubble piles been found around the site. Despite being crafted from extremely hard basalt rock, the temple's intricate carvings still exhibit exceptional refinement and perfect symmetry. To this day, no technical drawings or construction plans have been discovered, even though the structure clearly demonstrates superior visualization and coordination skills. Vadzia is a monolithic monastery and city carved directly into a rock face, spanning hundreds of yards and rising to 13 stories high. This vast complex encompasses hundreds of rooms, including churches, dwellings, storerooms, baths, and libraries, all connected by tunnels and staircases excavated deep within the sheer cliff. Millions of cubic yards of solid rock were meticulously excavated during its creation, yet no clear traces of spoil heaps remain, making the method of material disposal a significant enigma. Intricate water channels and drainage systems, carved deep into the rock, have operated efficiently for centuries, demonstrating a superior understanding of hydraulics. Vadzia has also maintained its structural integrity through several major earthquakes, indicating a profound knowledge of geology and advanced earthquake-resistant design principles. Hegra encompasses over 100 tombs carved directly into monolithic sandstone cliffs, with many facades soaring to dozens of feet in height. These monumental structures were carved from the top down, a method demanding extreme spatial visualization and precise control. Remarkably, the rock surfaces at Hegra exhibit an almost impossibly smooth finish and sharply defined angles, reminiscent of modern cutting technology. Despite the impressive height of these structures, often reaching dozens of feet, no traces of scaffolding or auxiliary materials have ever been found. Cites stands as a colossal city carved directly into sandstone, encompassing hundreds of rooms, grand halls, public squares, and a sophisticated drainage system. Many walls and ceilings within the city feature surfaces so smooth they appear polished, exhibiting 90-degree corners as sharp and precise as if cut by machinery. Architectural details such as arches, columns, and decorative niches are all meticulously carved from the solid rock, without the use of any separate joined blocks. The city also includes vast halls with high, hollowed-out ceilings that require no supporting columns, all remaining an integral, monolithic part of the natural bedrock. Despite the construction's precision challenging all understanding of ancient rock-cutting techniques, Cites conspicuously lacks clear evidence regarding the types of tools utilized in its creation. Perperikon is an entire architectural complex carved wholly from solid mountain rock, comprising palaces, temples, dwellings, and pathways. Hundreds of thousands of tons of rock were estimated to have been cut and removed from the mountain, presumably using only primitive tools. Many rock surfaces, however, exhibit an unusually smooth flatness, suggesting they were created with an advanced, unidentified technology. Additionally, drainage systems carved directly into the rock demonstrate a sophisticated understanding of hydraulics from ancient times. Moreover, certain tool marks on the rock do not align with bronze or iron implements, which suggests the application of previously unknown processing methods. The Sacsayhuaman complex impresses with thousands of colossal stones, including some estimated to weigh over 300 tons, moved and set into place without wheels, modern machinery, or clear traces of a large transport system. These stones feature complex polygonal shapes with dozens of angles, fitted together with absolute precision without mortar, making it impossible for even a razor blade to pass through the gaps. The distinctive zigzag walls at Sacsayhuaman are not only aesthetic, but also engineered for effective earthquake resistance, allowing the structure to endure hundreds of strong seismic events in the region. The Great Pyramid of Giza consists of approximately 2.3 million stone blocks, weighing a total of 6 million tons, and it aligns almost perfectly with the four cardinal directions, exhibiting an error of only about 0.05 degrees. The pyramid's foundation spans more than 12 acres and is leveled with such precision that it exhibits a variation of only about 1 inch across its entire surface. Some granite blocks, weighing up to 80 tons, were transported from Aswan over 500 miles away and then elevated hundreds of feet without the use of wheels or cranes. The gaps between the external stone blocks measure only about 0.5 millimeters, too thin for a razor blade to pass through, while the mortar binding them is harder than stone and remains extremely durable after thousands of years. Sigiriya is a complex palace and fortress built atop a monolithic volcanic rock, rising nearly 650 feet above the ground. Its water gardens feature an ancient hydraulic system with underground channels, reservoirs, and fountains which operate solely through hydrostatic pressure without the need for pumps. The summit structure of Sigiriya is engineered to be earthquake-resistant, employing flexibility instead of rigidity, a concept akin to modern engineering principles. A distinctive mirror wall is plastered with a mixture of egg white, honey, and lime, polished to be reflective and maintaining its sheen for over 15 centuries. On the summit, large swimming pools are designed to reflect stars and celestial bodies, suggesting they functioned for astronomical observation. Furthermore, the stairs, pools, and lion gate are carved directly into the monolithic rock with remarkable precision, despite no traces of advanced metal tools being found. Built in the 21st century BC, the ziggurat of Ur serves as a shrine to the moon god Nana, showcasing an architectural scale and complexity far exceeding the standards of its era. Its foundation spans approximately 210 by 148 feet, with an original height of about 100 feet, demanding precise foundation engineering to resist subsidence for millennia on alluvial soil. Achieving extremely high geometric precision with right angles and layered alignment, the ziggurat may also connect to astronomical elements, illustrating remarkable ancient mathematical and astronomical prowess. However, the construction of its upper tiers remains a major enigma, as no evidence of pulleys or heavy lifting tools exists, prompting questions about unknown lifting technologies. The central pyramid at Ko features a nearly vertical slope, constructed from millions of tons of sandstone that remains stable after millennia. Many individual stone blocks weigh up to 40 to 50 tons and were precisely moved and assembled, though the tools or technology used remain unknown. The stone blocks are joined with such high precision that mortar was not required, and some cuts on the stones appear sharp and uniform, as if made by advanced tools. Additionally, many structures are built on meticulously carved bedrock foundations, surpassing typical ancient methods for preparing building foundations. Petra, an ancient city, is carved directly into sandstone mountains, with many of its structures excavated from the top downward, requiring complete designs from the outset. These stone facades display intricate alignment and symmetry, raising questions about whether they were created solely with crude tools like hammers and chisels. The absence of significant archaeological evidence for scaffolding large enough to access the towering stone facades further deepens the mystery of their construction methods. The city also features an elaborate irrigation system that transports water from springs several miles away, functioning effectively through precisely calculated water pressure and slopes. Despite its location in an active seismic zone, many Petra structures remain intact after thousands of years, suggesting the use of advanced earthquake-resistant structural techniques. Pompeii features a complete perpendicular grid plan, maintaining its regular lattice structure even across uneven terrain. The entire urban area utilized Roman concrete, which possesses self-healing capabilities, repairing cracks over millennia through reactions with water and volcanic minerals. Many walls were constructed from large stones fitted with such high precision that mortar was unnecessary, or only a very thin layer was applied for stabilization. Furthermore, numerous buildings incorporated hypercoarse systems for floor and wall heating, circulating warm air beneath the foundations as a sophisticated form of ancient climate control. Concurrently, the streets featured high sidewalks, a surface drainage system, and stepping stones across thoroughfares, enabling residents to avoid water during rain. The ancient city of Teotihuacan spans over 8 square miles, featuring the Pyramid of the Sun with a volume of approximately 38,800,000 cubic feet, constructed from millions of tons of stone and earth. Within the Pyramid of the Sun, thick mica layers originate from mines in Brazil, thousands of miles from Teotihuacan, indicating a vast network of ancient trade or influence. Notably, the subterranean structure under the Pyramid of the Sun comprises modified natural caves and a mysterious central chamber, yet Teotihuacan offers no writing or documents recording the identity of its builders or the city's ultimate purpose. Tiwanaku utilizes andesite and basalt, stones nearly as hard as diamond on the Mohs scale, with many blocks weighing hundreds of tons. The largest of these monumental blocks, estimated at over 130 tons, were quarried and transported tens of miles. These stone surfaces achieve remarkable polished flatness and absolute right angles, allowing them to fit together without mortar with millimeter precision, akin to modern CNC machining. Some blocks feature perfectly round holes of uniform diameter, resembling those created by industrial drills, while others are joined by advanced I or T-shaped copper alloy clamps embedded in carved grooves, a sophisticated fastening technique rare in antiquity. The Great Pyramid of Cholula stands as the world's largest pyramid by volume, encompassing approximately 4.5 million cubic meters, nearly doubling the Great Pyramid of Giza. This monumental structure was built from millions of handmade adobe bricks, without the aid of wheels or large draft animals. In reality, the Great Pyramid of Cholula comprises at least 6 pyramids constructed one atop another over more than 1,000 years. The pyramid's design also exhibits remarkable earthquake resistance, a crucial feature in this frequently seismic region. Moray features multiple concentric circular depressions, with the largest pit descending over 100 feet and containing dozens of wide terraces. This depth creates significant temperature variations, as the difference between the uppermost and deepest levels can reach up to 27 degrees Fahrenheit, fostering distinct microclimates. The stone blocks forming moray are precisely cut and joined without mortar, fitting so tightly that a knife blade is difficult to insert, which also provides excellent earthquake resistance. Cuts on these stones do not match any known ancient bronze or stone tools, suggesting a distinct and advanced manufacturing technology. Despite its basin location, Moray has never flooded due to a complex and efficient underground drainage system whose design methodology remains unknown. Malinalco stands as a unique temple, carved monolithically directly from a live volcanic rock face, transforming an entire mountain into a massive, architectural structure. Remarkably, the surfaces, angles, and lines at Malinalco achieve an astonishing degree of precision despite the use of only rudimentary tools. The Gantia temples were constructed over 5,500 years ago, predating both the Giza pyramids and Stonehenge by millennia. The temple walls utilize gigantic limestone blocks, with some reaching up to 20 feet in height and weighing approximately 50 tons. These massive blocks are precisely fitted together without mortar, achieving a high degree of accuracy for which researchers still have no clear explanation of the techniques involved. The bent pyramid, constructed for Pharaoh Sneferu around 2600 BCE, involved approximately 3.5 million tons of stone, with each block averaging several tons. During its construction, the pyramid's angle abruptly shifted from 54 degrees to 43 degrees, creating its unique bent shape and sparking ongoing debate about the reasons for this design change. Its exterior cladding consists of high-quality white Tura limestone, which required transportation dozens of miles across the Nile from distant quarries. These limestone blocks were cut and fitted with such precision that it remains impossible to insert a knife blade into their joints. This pyramid stands as one of the few in Egypt to retain most of its original casing stones. Tayuna is an ancient city directly carved into a mountain where millions of cubic meters of earth and rock were moved to create sturdy terraces and platforms. Multi-ton stone blocks were fitted precisely without mortar, demonstrating superior stone cutting and grinding techniques. Sophisticated construction techniques allowed foundations to be placed on the unstable soil and rock of the steep mountainside, ensuring no subsidence or slippage for centuries. Moreover, the city's complex irrigation system, comprising channels, drains, and reservoirs, remains highly effective after more than 1,200 years, free from clogging or erosion. What remains a mystery is how thousands of tons of stone were transported hundreds of feet up into the dense jungle without the use of wheels or animal traction. The Bagan temples saw the construction of between 2,200 and 3,000 structures within just 250 years, with monumental edifices completed consistently every few weeks or months. This required billions of high-quality, uniformly sized and durable fired bricks, which were produced on an industrial scale using consistent firing techniques from the 11th to the 13th centuries. The mortar binding these bricks is even harder than the bricks themselves and has resisted weathering and earthquakes for hundreds of years, posing a technological mystery that remains unsolved. Furthermore, many temples are precisely aligned with cardinal directions or specific astronomical events, achieving surprising accuracy without modern tools like compasses or GPS. Tikal contains over 3,000 structures, including pyramids towering more than 230 feet high, comprising millions of tons of construction stone. Many multi-ton blocks were quarried and transported through dense jungle, then lifted to great heights without wheels, draft animals, or modern lifting equipment. The main structures align precisely with solstices, equinoxes, and celestial cycles such as Venus, demonstrating advanced astronomical understanding. The construction mortar and stucco exhibit extreme durability, enduring thousands of years of harsh climate, while some structures possess unique acoustic properties that amplify voices or create echoes, revealing sophisticated knowledge of sound physics. The Sukhothai Historical Park comprises a vast ancient city complex featuring a system of city walls, deep moats, and hundreds of structures which required extraordinary organization and manpower. Its self-sustaining irrigation system includes artificial reservoirs and a complex network of canals, collecting water from hills and distributing it precisely for agriculture without modern pumps. Construction utilized millions of cubic meters of laterite, meticulously cut and fitted. This stone is soft when quarried, but becomes as hard as dry rock. Furthermore, billions of uniformly sized and high-quality fired bricks were produced, yet no traces of large kilns or massive facilities remain. The mortar binding bricks and laterite features a superglue formula that has endured for hundreds of years, demonstrating superior resistance to sun and rain that is difficult to precisely recreate today. Ayutthaya Historical Park stands as a colossal city built on a natural island, bordered by 3 large rivers, and featuring intricate urban planning alongside an extensive canal system. Hundreds of millions of fired bricks, uniform in size and quality, were produced through a standardized industrial-scale process, even though history records no specific factories. Remarkably, the foundations of structures weighing tens of thousands of tons have remained stable on soft alluvial soil for centuries without significant subsidence, despite the absence of modern concrete piles. A lingering mystery is the lack of records detailing the technology used to lift massive material blocks to great heights, implying the existence of complex, lost lifting techniques. The ancient city of Mohenjo-Daro was constructed with an exceptionally precise grid plan featuring straight roads that intersected at right angles, indicating an advanced system of measurement and surveying from thousands of years ago. Over 1 million nearly uniformly sized, kiln-fired bricks were mass-produced using complex kiln technology. A covered underground brick sewer system with a proper slope, along with private baths and water wells for each house, surpassed the sanitation standards of contemporary civilizations. The Kemakla underground city extends up to 279 feet deep, with many interconnected levels capable of housing thousands of people, livestock, and food. Carved directly into soft volcanic tuff, this structure has maintained its sturdy construction for thousands of years without serious collapse. Its ventilation system features vertical shafts piercing through multiple levels, ensuring fresh air reaches the deepest areas with no signs of oxygen depletion. Deep wells and an underground water network also reveal incredible hydrological expertise in complex subterranean conditions. Round stone doors, weighing hundreds of pounds, were precisely crafted to seal tunnels, demonstrating sophisticated cutting and defensive engineering. Despite no clear traces of crude tools, the walls and tunnels feature remarkably smooth surfaces with sharp, precise cuts. Cahokia Mounds once thrived as a major ancient metropolis, a city larger than medieval London and home to up to 20,000 people. At its heart stands Monk's Mound, North America's largest artificial earthwork, rising over 100 feet and containing more than 22 million cubic feet of earth, a volume exceeding that of the Great Pyramid of Giza. This massive complex was constructed entirely by hand, without wheels or draft animals, using only bone, stone, and wood tools, with earth carried in baskets. The precise alignment of the mounds to cardinal directions or celestial events like solstices reveals sophisticated astronomical and surveying knowledge. Further demonstrating this observational skill, Woodhenge, a circle of wooden posts, functioned as an astronomical calendar. Building Monk's Mound on soft alluvial soil also required advanced techniques for soil compression and load management, surpassing typical ancient engineering. The foundation of Persepolis is an artificial stone platform, measuring 13 meters high, formed from hundreds of thousands of large stone blocks, establishing a stable base for the entire complex. Construction began around 518 BCE with remarkable precision, resulting in hair-thin gaps between stone blocks, eliminating the need for mortar. The overall design of Persepolis exhibits perfect symmetry and a high-level understanding of geometry, surpassing common craftsmanship of the era. Here, columns reach heights of up to 65 feet, carved from monolithic blocks weighing hundreds of tons. Beneath the surface, a sophisticated underground drainage system was engineered, demonstrating a profound ancient understanding of hydraulics. Palmyra was constructed from millions of tons of limestone, with many blocks weighing tens to hundreds of tons, meticulously carved and transported across the desert. Numerous columns within the city stand dozens of feet tall, crafted from single monolithic pieces or a few segments, exhibiting absolute straightness and perfect alignment. The precision of the block joinery is so exact that mortar was unnecessary, leaving almost no gaps and achieving high mechanical accuracy. Additionally, many structures within Palmyra are oriented with precise astronomical points, demonstrating advanced knowledge in astronomy and surveying. Despite these advanced construction characteristics, clear archaeological evidence for the mechanisms used to lift and transport such heavy stones across the desert remains undiscovered, rendering the engineering methods a continuing mystery. The Chasqui pyramids comprise 15 massive earthen structures built from millions of tons of compacted earth and volcanic rock, forming artificial hills over 33 feet high. These stepped pyramids feature precise planes and angles, integrating a complex drainage system to effectively combat erosion. Many pyramids align precisely with the sun's solstices and equinoxes, as well as constellations, reflecting profound astronomical knowledge. Notably, the movement and organization of these vast materials occurred without evidence of metal tools or wheels. Templo Mayor comprises 7 superimposed temples, with each layer encasing the previous and forming a massive volume of material. Constructed on the weak, waterlogged ground of an ancient lake, the structure required extremely advanced foundation techniques to prevent subsidence. For its construction, millions of tons of volcanic rock were transported manually across marshy terrain, without the aid of wheels or draft animals. Certain building phases were completed in remarkably short periods, demonstrating the extraordinary labor organization and logistics of its ancient builders. The ancient Totonac city of El Tajin flourished from the 6th century to the 12th century, distinguished by complex construction techniques that remain difficult to replicate even today. Its stone blocks are joined so tightly without mortar, despite there being no evidence of hard metal tools used for their creation. Many structures also feature roof edges and overhangs that appear to float without visible support, showcasing sophisticated architectural skill. Some architectural designs specifically generate unique acoustic effects, demonstrating an understanding of acoustic physics. Additionally, the city incorporated an intricate underground drainage system, effectively controlling rainwater flow and preventing erosion. Pumapunku utilizes andesite and diorite stones with a Mohs hardness ranging from 6 to 7, comparable to tool steel, making them extremely difficult to process with rudimentary tools. Many of these blocks exhibit mirror-smooth surfaces and perfect 90-degree angles, yet they show no traces of classic ancient tools. The stones are fitted with extremely tight gaps, sometimes so thin that a razor blade cannot be inserted, and despite lacking mortar, they maintain earthquake resistance. Furthermore, some joints at the site feature I-shaped and T-shaped metal locks, indicating an advanced understanding of metallurgy and mechanical engineering. The largest stone block found at Pumapunku weighs up to 150 tons and was transported from locations tens to over 100 miles away, though the methods employed remain unknown. Numerous precisely repeated carved details also suggest the potential use of molds and mass production techniques in antiquity. The Baalbek trilithon comprises 3 stone blocks, each weighing between 800 and 1,000 tons, making them heavier than any blocks ever moved and placed by humans. At the quarry, an unfinished block is estimated to weigh up to 1,200 tons, representing the largest known stone ever acted upon by humans. These blocks fit together with such precision that a sheet of paper cannot be inserted between them without mortar, and their surfaces are smooth with straight cuts, showing no traces of ancient crude tools like copper or iron. These 1,000-ton stones are stacked onto a high foundation, demanding stone lifting techniques that remain unrecorded in ancient history. To this day, history contains no written texts or legends detailing how the Baalbek trilithon foundation was constructed or by whom it was built. At Ollantaytambo, the Temple of the Sun features 6 impressive pink porphyry megaliths, each weighing over 100 tons. These massive stones were transported from quarries located many miles away, crossing rivers and ascending hundreds of feet up mountain slopes. The granite and porphyry blocks are joined without mortar, achieving a perfect fit so precise that a razor blade cannot be inserted between the seams. Some stone surfaces here are cut and polished to a mirror-like smoothness, a technique that does not show traces of common crude tools. Notably, this polygonal stonework technique creates a flexible structure, providing exceptional earthquake resistance in an active seismic region. Furthermore, some blocks display H-shapes, perfectly circular boreholes, and deep, straight incisions. The technology used to create these details remains unexplained. Nanmadel consists of 92 artificial islands, uniquely constructed upon shallow coral reefs, spanning an area of approximately 7 square miles. Its structures are formed by stacking massive basalt columns without the use of any mortar, creating robust walls that rise up to 26 feet high. The total weight of basalt rock utilized is estimated at hundreds of thousands of tons, with individual blocks weighing as much as 50 tons. This basalt was quarried from a volcanic source several miles away and transported across the ocean without wheels or lifting equipment. Intricate channels, breakwaters, and drainage systems at Nanmadol demonstrate sophisticated hydraulic engineering and urban planning capabilities well ahead of their time. Druhinkuyu, a multi-level underground city, extends dozens of feet deep, providing refuge for up to 20,000 people, along with their livestock and provisions. Over 15,000 ventilation shafts, some dozens of feet long, ensure continuous air circulation throughout all its deepest levels. Water wells, dug deeper than 180 feet, supply fresh water, with some specifically designed to prevent poisoning from the surface. Despite being carved into soft, tough rock, Derinkuyu remains structurally sound for thousands of years due to its superior architectural resilience, maintaining a stable internal temperature between 55 and 59 degrees Fahrenheit year-round. Göbekli Tepe was constructed approximately 11,600 years ago, predating the Giza pyramids by 7,000 years and Stonehenge by 6,000 years. The site comprises at least 20 large stone circles, each featuring 2 T-shaped pillars weighing between 10 and 20 tons, with some individual pillars reaching 50 to 60 tons. These stone pillars are intricately carved with vivid animal reliefs depicting foxes, scorpions, boars, and birds, demonstrating high precision despite the absence of metal tools. After thousands of years of use, the entire structure was intentionally buried under millions of cubic yards of earth and stones. Some researchers believe the arrangement of the stone circles may relate to constellations, implying astronomical knowledge beyond what is expected for the Stone Age. The Yonaguni structures are monolithically carved from sandstone bedrock, extending for hundreds of yards in length and dozens of feet in height. Many sections display nearly perfect 90-degree angles, smooth planar surfaces, and straight cuts, features that appear incompatible with ancient tool technologies. A massive system of regular step terraces, rising tens of feet, leads up to distinct platform structures. Carved grooves and basins, interpreted as a purposeful water drainage system, also appear alongside depictions of animals and unusual symbols etched into the rock surfaces. If these structures are indeed artificial, their creation dates back at least 10,000 to 12,000 years, placing them in the post-Ice Age period. The Abu Simbel Temple complex is carved directly into a solid rock mountain, forming two colossal temples with facades rising over 100 feet high and extending over 200 feet deep into the mountain. The Great Temple's facade features four colossal statues of Pharaoh Ramesses II, each standing over 65 feet tall, and twice annually around February 20th and October 20th, sunlight penetrates deep into the sanctuary, illuminating three of the four seated statues. Even in 1960, the entire Abu Simbel complex was meticulously cut into thousands of large blocks and relocated to higher ground using modern technology, further highlighting the astonishing feat of its original creation with ancient methods. The unfinished obelisk of Aswan, if completed, would stand approximately 138 feet tall and weigh over 1,100 tons, making it the largest obelisk of its kind ever known. This colossal stone was directly carved from Aswan pink granite, a material with a hardness of 6 to 7 on the Mohs scale, which is exceptionally difficult to work with using only rudimentary tools. The finished side surfaces of the obelisk display smooth planes and precisely straight cuts with high accuracy, a phenomenon difficult to explain if only stone or copper tools were utilized. Scoop marks observed in the rock trenches suggest a technique of abrasion or material cutting performed with significant force and control, far exceeding the capabilities of traditional rough fracturing. Creating deep grooves around the obelisk necessitated working within extremely confined spaces deep inside the rock, posing unresolved questions about labor organization and construction safety. Furthermore, while the conventional theory suggests ancient workers used dolerite spheres to quarry the stone, there is insufficient evidence of toolware corresponding to the volume of excavated rock. The Aramu Muru portal is carved directly into a monolithic block of hard red sandstone, standing approximately 23 feet high and 23 feet wide. Its inner surfaces, including both the main gate and a smaller recess, appear exceptionally flat and smooth, almost as if polished by modern machinery. The 90-degree angles and precise cuts exhibit a level of accuracy inconsistent with known ancient tools made of bronze, stone, or wood. Despite its massive scale and remarkable craftsmanship, the Aramu Muru portal was only officially discovered in the 1990s. The 12-angled stone in Cusco forms part of a mortarless polygonal masonry wall, where blocks fit so tightly that neither a knife blade nor a sheet of paper can be inserted between them. This stone consists of diorite or andesite, two volcanic rocks with hardness equivalent to or exceeding granite, making them exceptionally difficult to shape with rudimentary tools. Many blocks within the same structure weigh tens or hundreds of tons, posing significant questions about their transportation and installation without machinery. The polygonal masonry technique, featuring uniquely shaped and angled blocks perfectly cut to fit, has enabled the structure to withstand earthquakes for thousands of years. Pisac stands on a steep mountainside at an elevation of several thousand feet, forming a large, complex architectural complex with agricultural terraces and mortarless stone structures. The stone walls at Pisac utilize a polygonal masonry technique, where irregularly shaped stone blocks fit together perfectly, creating robust, earthquake-resistant constructions. Many of these stone blocks are precisely cut and shaped, leaving gaps between them smaller than a human hair, suggesting advanced processing technology. The primary stones used are andesite and basalt, exceptionally hard types of rock, with many blocks weighing tens to hundreds of tons transported from distant locations across rugged terrain. Some stone surfaces are polished smoothly enough to reflect light, a feat challenging to achieve with ordinary stone or soft metal tools, while the irrigation system, comprising channels, fountains, and reservoirs, precisely controls water flow and pressure, demonstrating profound hydraulic knowledge. Quaylap is located atop a mountain over 9,800 feet high within the Amazon cloud forest, an ancient structure built under harsh conditions featuring extremely steep terrain, along with frequent fog and rain. To erect this fortress, the Chachapoyas people utilized approximately 32.7 million cubic yards of limestone, with many individual blocks weighing between 3 and 5 tons or more. These massive stones were fitted so tightly that almost no mortar was needed, exhibiting a precision so high that a knife blade cannot be inserted between the joints. A complex underground drainage system runs through Quaylap's walls and foundations, demonstrating remarkable hydraulic engineering skills. Furthermore, some defensive walls were designed to lean inward, enhancing their resistance to earthquakes, an advanced architectural technique. Yet, no written records from the Chachapoyas people have survived to explain in detail how they constructed this extraordinary site. Hagar Chim, constructed between 3600 and 3200 BCE, predates the Giza pyramids and Stonehenge by millennia. Many limestone blocks here weigh over 20 tons, yet no evidence of wheels or lifting tools is known from that period. These blocks are joined with incredibly tiny gaps and form perfectly curved walls, requiring sophisticated construction techniques. Although primarily built with soft Globigerina limestone, the load-bearing sections of the structure are reinforced with harder stone, demonstrating superior material knowledge. Furthermore, some stone slabs feature perfectly drilled circular holes, resembling portal holes created by techniques that remain unclear. Monte Dakoti stands as an ancient megalithic structure built between approximately 4000 and 2000 BCE, predating the Giza pyramids and many other ancient Egyptian works. Its base measures about 330 feet wide and 230 feet long, rising to a height of 33 feet, constructed from thousands of tons of earth and stone, moved without wheel or lifting tools. This truncated step pyramid displays precise symmetry and angles, revealing a deep understanding of geometry and architecture in the Neolithic period. Employing a dry stone technique without mortar, the structure has remained stable for millennia, indicating a superior skill in selecting and interlocking stones. Gilgal Rephaim is an ancient structure consisting of at least 5 concentric stone circles, built from over 40,000 tons of basalt, with the outermost circle measuring over 500 feet wide. Some individual stones weigh up to 50 tons and were precisely placed without any traces of lifting or cutting tools. The entrances and alignments of this structure correspond to significant astronomical phenomena such as solstices and equinoxes, demonstrating an advanced understanding of celestial movements. Notably, there is no evidence of a large settlement near Gilgal Rephaim at the time of its construction, even though its realization would have required complex social organization. The Plain of Jars in central Laos features thousands of massive stone jars scattered mysteriously across vast fields, rolling hillsides, and deep valleys. These ancient artifacts range significantly in size, with many standing between 3 and 10 feet tall, and the largest weighing over 66,000 pounds. While most jars are fashioned from sandstone, a considerable number are carved from exceptionally hard rocks, such as granite and conglomerate. Remarkably, many jars display perfect circularity, with precisely concentrically hollowed interiors and astonishingly smooth surfaces. Despite the sheer scale and craftsmanship of these constructions, there is no archaeological evidence of large human settlements in the immediate vicinity, creating an enduring mystery regarding the significant labor force required. The stone spheres of Costa Rica comprise hundreds of meticulously crafted orbs, primarily from granodiorite, a rock comparable in hardness to or even exceeding ancient steel. Some of these spheres exhibit an astonishing near-perfect sphericity, with a deviation of merely 1/100% of their diameter, a precision that defies the measurement capabilities of ancient civilizations. Despite the monumental effort evident in their creation, archaeological records reveal no traces of specialized workshops, unique tools, or the extensive human organization required for such a colossal undertaking. The Lalibela churches are carved directly from the tops of monolithic rock blocks, with construction proceeding downwards to form their entire subterranean architecture. Each church represents a single block of rock, meticulously separated from the surrounding bedrock solely by precisely cut, narrow trenches. An elaborate drainage system featuring channels, troughs, and reservoirs is also carved into the rock, effectively preventing erosion and flooding, and demonstrating a profound understanding of hydraulics. The Atlantean warrior statues at Tula stand towering up to 15 feet tall, comparable to a 2-story building, with each statue weighing tens of tons. They are carved from basalt, an extremely hard volcanic rock, reaching a hardness of 6 to 7 on the Mohs scale, which makes sculpting profoundly difficult, even with modern tools. Each warrior statue is precisely assembled from 4 separate basalt blocks, demanding extremely high cutting, assembly, and balancing techniques to form a unified structure. These statues do not merely to serve decorative purposes, but also act as practical support pillars for a large roof system, requiring precise calculations regarding their load-bearing capacity. The basalt used to create the statues was transported from quarries many miles away without wheels or pack animals, and the consistency in form and symmetry among the statues suggests the ancients may have employed a system of measurement or standardized tools. The Djoser Pyramid, constructed by architect Imhotep for Pharaoh Djoser around the 27th century BCE, stands as humanity's first large-scale stone structure. The entire monument comprises over 1.3 million tons of limestone, with each block averaging 2.5 tons, transported and installed without the aid of wheels or machinery. One of these chambers houses a monolithic pink granite sarcophagus estimated at 16 tons, lowered to a depth of several tens of feet. The subterranean rooms are adorned with over 36,000 turquoise faience tiles, uniformly produced and arranged to mimic reed mats. Many sections of the tunnels exhibit remarkably smooth and straight surfaces, appearing almost as if cut by modern tools, which contrasts significantly with the known engineering capabilities of that era. Dating back to 800 BCE, Cuicuilco stands as one of the America's oldest monumental structures, distinguished by its nearly perfect circular base. This pyramid measures over 426 feet in diameter and rises approximately 65 to 82 feet high, constructed entirely from extremely hard and heavy basalt and lava volcanic rocks. Many structural sections were assembled from massive blocks without mortar, relying solely on precise fitting and the force of gravity. The total estimated rock volume ranges from hundreds of thousands to millions of tons, all transported from distant quarries without the aid of wheels or machinery. Although partially buried today beneath an ancient lava flow, the structure endured for centuries before this geological event. The Maras salt mines in Peru comprise 3,000 to 5,000 salt terraces, spreading across a steep mountainside and transforming the entire landscape into a massive salt production facility. A unique self-regulating hydraulic system distributes water from a single saltwater spring to individual salt pools at various elevations, operating entirely by gravity without pumps or mechanical control valves. The walls of these salt pools are constructed from compacted earth and clay, creating an effective waterproof layer that prevents saltwater leakage between the ponds and demonstrates advanced ancient material engineering. No archaeological traces of modern construction tools or machinery have been found, indicating that this highly precise and massive design has operated continuously for millennia through an independent, self-regulating network. San Agustin, located in the Colombian Andes, features hundreds of colossal stone statues and intricate burial sites created by an ancient culture from the 1st to the 8th centuries AD. These statues reach up to 23 feet tall, carved from single blocks of volcanic rock weighing tens to hundreds of tons. The absence of metal tools or complex pulleys in their construction creates an enigma regarding the highly sophisticated techniques used for cutting, moving, and shaping these immense stones. Furthermore, San Agustin contains subterranean structures like crypts and burial corridors, engineered to resist collapse for millennia, which reflects a deep understanding of architecture and geology. This culture demonstrated large-scale labor organization and complex mathematical knowledge, including the golden ratio and geometry, despite no discovered evidence of writing or metal implements. Chan Baori is a 13-story deep stepwell, resembling a 13-story building inverted beneath the earth, featuring over 3,500 perfectly symmetrical steps. The hard stone blocks used in its construction were cut and fitted with such precision that no mortar was required, with the entire structure holding firm by gravity and exact stone carving techniques. The Shore Temple at Mahabalipuram, constructed by the Pallava dynasty in the 8th century, features 3 main temples built directly on the coastline, enduring the continuous impact of fierce waves, salty winds, and sand. This ancient structure utilized the hardest granite, cut with millimetric precision, and its joints were so tightly fitted that a knife could not be inserted, thus enabling the foundation to withstand over 1,200 years of severe sea waves and corrosive salt water without modern dike technology or machinery. Furthermore, the temple exhibits complex astronomical alignments along with tool marks inconsistent with classical ancient techniques, thereby raising questions about advanced construction technology used during its creation. The Samela Monastery perches precariously on a nearly vertical cliff, situated approximately 4,000 feet above the valley floor, with its construction beginning in the 4th century and its intricate architecture fully realized between the 13th and 14th centuries. Thousands of tons of stone, wood, and other building materials were transported to this extreme elevation without the aid of modern cranes or roadways. The monastery's structures were meticulously carved directly into the bedrock with extreme precision, creating robust rooms and corridors within the mountain itself. Silbury Hill stands as Europe's largest artificial mound, rising approximately 130 feet high with a base diameter of nearly 550 feet. This monument dates back to around 2400 to 2300 BCE, placing its construction contemporary with the Egyptian pyramids, but by a society without metal, wheels, or heavy lifting tools. Within the mound lies a spiral chalk structure, carefully enveloped by layers of earth, revealing detailed planning and an understanding of soil mechanics. Machu Picchu, constructed by the Inca in the 15th century, sits at an elevation of about 7,972 feet on a narrow mountain ridge between two rugged Andean peaks. Tens of tons of granite blocks were meticulously cut and fitted without mortar with millimeter precision, creating nearly invisible gaps. This ashlar masonry technique creates unique interlocking structures, allowing the walls to dance during seismic activity and effectively resist earthquakes. Many blocks feature polygonal shapes with up to 12 faces, perfectly fitted like a three-dimensional puzzle, challenging simple geometric rules. Other blocks display mirror-like polished surfaces even in hard-to-reach positions, indicating extremely elaborate grinding techniques that surpassed the tools of their era. This ancient city also incorporates a sophisticated drainage and irrigation system, continuously channeling water from natural springs to the city and maintaining stable pressure despite the challenging terrain. Angkor Wat, the world's largest religious structure, was meticulously constructed from millions of sandstone blocks, each weighing between 1 and 1.5 tons, fitted without mortar, due to their extreme precision. These colossal stones were quarried approximately 31 miles away and transported to the site through an intricate system of canals using rafts. The main structure's precise orientation allows the sun to rise directly over its central tower on the spring equinox, demonstrating sophisticated astronomical knowledge. Remarkably, despite being built on soft, sandy soil, Angkor Wat's robust foundations have enabled it to withstand hundreds of years of severe monsoon seasons. A vast hydraulic system, including a 656-foot-wide moat and massive reservoirs, effectively managed floods and regulated the local microclimate. Angkor Thom is an ancient city spanning 9 square kilometers, encircled by 8-meter-high stone walls and vast moats, which housed hundreds of thousands to 1 million people at its peak. Sandstone for the main structures was quarried from Kulen Mountain, located about 31 miles away, and transported across rugged terrain without modern vehicles. Multi-ton sandstone blocks were lifted tens of feet high, then fitted together with a precision so fine that a knife blade could not be inserted between the joints. A superscale hydraulic system effectively managed floods and agricultural irrigation, demonstrating the ancient Khmer's profound understanding of hydrology. The overall design of Angkor Thom incorporated alignments with astronomical events such as solstices and equinoxes, reflecting advanced mathematical and astronomical knowledge. Chichen Itza features the El Castillo Pyramid, a structure precisely aligned to create the Kukulkan serpent shadow during the spring and fall equinoxes. This edifice also demonstrates sophisticated Mayan acoustic engineering, as clapping at its base produces a sound resembling the Quetzal bird. Furthermore, the Cites' Great Ball Court contains a whispering gallery where a soft-spoken word at one end can be clearly heard hundreds of feet away at the other. The entire archaeological site is meticulously oriented to cardinal directions and significant astronomical points, reflecting their profound understanding of the cosmos. Palenque is a Mayan archaeological site notable for its precisely cut and fitted stone blocks, creating nearly non-existent gaps. A complex underground irrigation system channels river water beneath the main structures, demonstrating masterful hydraulic engineering. Sculptural details on stone and stucco remain so sharp that no traces of crude tools like chisels or stone hammers are visible. The super-durable stucco material has effectively withstood the tropical jungle climate for over 1 millennium, suggesting an advanced chemical formula. The entire complex stands on uneven terrain, supported by robust crypts and foundations designed to prevent collapse under the immense weight of its pyramids. Calakmul stands as an ancient megastructure featuring colossal pyramids, with Structure 2 reaching a height of over 147 feet, comparable to a modern 15-story building. Millions of tons of limestone were quarried, finely carved, and transported without the use of mechanical technology or wheels. The city further boasts a complex system of artificial reservoirs and canals, serving tens of thousands of residents within the dense jungle. Beneath the pyramids, A complex network of underground rooms and corridors exists, demanding profound engineering knowledge to maintain in a humid environment. Monte Alban's mountaintop was artificially leveled, involving the relocation of millions of tons of earth and rock, accomplished solely through human power and basic tools. Many monolithic stones, weighing tens of tons each, were transported dozens of miles from distant quarries up this mountain without the use of wheels or animal traction. These massive stones were then fitted together with such precision that a knife blade cannot be inserted between them, creating sturdy structures without the need for mortar. The buildings at Monte Alban also align precisely with astronomical cycles, including solstices and equinoxes, a feat achieved without advanced observational equipment. Furthermore, a complex underground drainage network manages substantial rainfall, preventing erosion and preserving structural stability for thousands of years. This entire construction has endured for millennia in a region prone to intense seismic activity, demonstrating superior earthquake-resistant building techniques and foundations. La Venta in Mexico was a major Olmec ceremonial and urban center, flourishing from approximately 900 to 400 BCE with remarkable scale and precision. The site features a massive 100-foot-tall clay pyramid and basalt blocks weighing up to 80,000 pounds, transported 50 to 200 miles from distant volcanoes. Constructed on a swampy island, La Venta required complex foundation engineering to support heavy structures and ensure their millennium-long durability. Below ground, elaborate mosaics crafted from hundreds of serpentine blocks were meticulously arranged and then deliberately buried, never intended for public view. Furthermore, La Venta incorporates an underground drainage system made of hollowed basalt stones, demonstrating advanced hydraulic engineering uncommon for contemporary civilizations. The Copan architectural complex was constructed by the Maya civilization without advanced metal tools, wheels, or large draft animals. Many stone blocks weighing tens of tons were quarried from distant sites and transported through challenging terrain without modern technology. The stone sculptures achieve a sophisticated and complex level of detail, with sharp hieroglyphic inscriptions fitted so tightly that mortar was almost unnecessary. The hieroglyphic stairway, featuring over 2,500 characters, forms the longest Maya inscription, displaying a precision and uniformity difficult to explain by manual methods alone. Many structures within Köpan are precisely aligned with astronomical phenomena, including the sun's rise and set points on solstices and equinoxes. A sophisticated underground drainage system further reflects a deep understanding of hydraulics for managing rainwater and domestic water in a large, ancient city. Quirigua is known for possessing the tallest and heaviest monolithic stelae in the Western Hemisphere, with Stela E reaching a height of over 33 feet and weighing approximately 66 tons. These stelae and altars feature deeply carved, three-dimensional reliefs on hard sandstone, showcasing remarkably precise and intricate detailing. These sandstone blocks were quarried several miles away, then transported to the site using unknown methods, without the aid of wheels or large draft animals. The stable erection of these 66-ton stelae, rising over 33 feet high, remains an engineering marvel beyond current comprehension. The site also features zoomorphic stone altars crafted from uneven monolithic blocks, showcasing complex and refined carving techniques that scientists do not yet fully understand. The absence of evidence for broken blocks or errors during transport and erection suggests exceptionally efficient and precise working methods by the ancient Maya here. Quirigua is known for possessing the tallest and heaviest monolithic stelae in the Western Hemisphere, with Stela E reaching a height of over 33 feet and weighing approximately 66 tons. These stelae and altars feature deeply carved, three-dimensional reliefs on hard sandstone, showcasing remarkably precise and intricate detailing. These sandstone blocks were quarried several miles away, then transported to the site using unknown methods, without the aid of wheels or large draft animals. The stable erection of these 66-ton stelae, rising over 33 feet high, remains an engineering marvel beyond current comprehension. The site also features zoomorphic stone altars crafted from uneven monolithic blocks, showcasing complex and refined carving techniques that scientists do not yet fully understand. The absence of evidence for broken blocks or errors during transport and erection suggests exceptionally efficient and precise working methods by the ancient Maya here. Borobudur has a base diameter of nearly 400 feet and stands approximately 115 feet tall, comprising 9 terraced levels that feature 6 square platforms topped by 3 circular ones. The entire structure is built from over 2 million blocks of andesite volcanic stone, weighing millions of tons, and these are assembled without mortar, utilizing an interlocking system that relies on gravity to hold them in place. The stone joints exhibit extreme precision, with gaps measuring only a few millimeters, while the entire complex is designed as a giant mandala and is precisely aligned with the cardinal compass directions. A sophisticated drainage system incorporates over 100 lion head spouts, effectively preventing erosion and protecting the structure for thousands of years. No drawings, detailed plans, or written records of its construction exist, leading Borobudur to be considered an impossible megastructure of ancient engineering. Borobudur has a base diameter of nearly 400 feet and stands approximately 115 feet tall, comprising 9 terraced levels that feature 6 square platforms topped by 3 circular ones. The entire structure is built from over 2 million blocks of andesite volcanic stone, weighing millions of tons, and these are assembled without mortar, utilizing an interlocking system that relies on gravity to hold them in place. The stone joints exhibit extreme precision, with gaps measuring only a few millimeters, while the entire complex is designed as a giant mandala and is precisely aligned with the cardinal compass directions. A sophisticated drainage system incorporates over 100 lion head spouts, effectively preventing erosion and protecting the structure for thousands of years. No drawings, detailed plans, or written records of its construction exist, leading Borobudur to be considered an impossible megastructure of ancient engineering. Easter Island features over 900 moai statues, averaging between 13 and 33 feet in height, with many weighing tens of tons. These colossal figures were intricately carved from volcanic tuff, using only crude stone tools, displaying remarkable detail and a consistent stylistic uniformity. The moai were then transported tens of miles across rugged landscapes without the use of wheels, large draft animals, or metal implements, presenting an extraordinary logistical challenge. Many completed statues wear pukao, red stone top knots weighing several tons, which were precisely lifted and positioned onto the heads of the already upright figures. Furthermore, numerous moai possess eye sockets inset with white coral and black obsidian, creating a vivid, lifelike gaze that highlights sophisticated finishing techniques. The discovery of several unfinished moai abandoned along transport paths suggests a sudden cessation to these monumental construction efforts. Great Zimbabwe stands as a colossal architectural complex, notably featuring the Great Enclosure Wall, which spans over 820 feet long, rises up to 36 feet high, and measures 16 feet thick, constructed entirely from granite without the use of mortar. The dry stacking technique allowed the stones to interlock with such precision that light barely passes through the gaps, creating remarkable stability that has endured for centuries. Despite no evidence of hard metal tools or lifting equipment like pulleys and scaffolding, hundreds of pound stone blocks were quarried and transported, raising questions about this monument's construction methods. The complex also includes a perfectly curved wall and a cone tower nearly 33 feet tall, also built with the dry stacking technique, yet the tower's purpose and construction remain an engineering enigma. Great Zimbabwe stands as a colossal architectural complex, notably featuring the Great Enclosure Wall, which spans over 820 feet long, rises up to 36 feet high, and measures 16 feet thick, constructed entirely from granite without the use of mortar. The dry stacking technique allowed the stones to interlock with such precision that light barely passes through the gaps, creating remarkable stability that has endured for centuries. Despite no evidence of hard metal tools or lifting equipment like pulleys and scaffolding, hundreds of pound stone blocks were quarried and transported, raising questions about this monument's construction methods. The complex also includes a perfectly curved wall and a cone tower nearly 33 feet tall, also built with the dry stacking technique, yet the tower's purpose and construction remain an engineering enigma. Constructed between the 7th and 5th centuries BCE, the Ye-Ah Great Temple stands as an intact, mortarless stone structure, notable for its extremely precise block joining. This remarkable geometric precision suggests advanced measurement and crafting techniques that appear beyond its era, and furthermore, many stone surfaces are polished smooth as a mirror. The transportation and elevation of these multi-ton blocks from quarries tens of miles away, without the aid of modern vehicles, remains a significant, unexplained mystery. Mycerne Sanctuary is renowned for its unique construction techniques, where bricks fit so precisely that virtually no mortar was needed, yet they have withstood earthquakes and the passage of thousands of years. These bricks are lighter than conventional ones, but possess exceptional hardness and extreme resistance to erosion, their composition and production process remaining an unsolved mystery. Some theories suggest the bricks were baked or heat-treated in situ after being laid, creating a nearly monolithic architectural block that is impossible to separate. The Harappan civilization features an exceptionally precise urban planning superstructure, with a network of parallel and perpendicular streets, oriented to cardinal compass directions despite the terrain. Construction utilizes fired bricks, strictly standardized in a 1:2:4 ratio, mass-produced uniformly across a vast area. The city possesses a complex drainage system featuring robust underground sewers with covers and manholes, a design far surpassing many European cities thousands of years later. The site of Dolavira features a superstructure with precise geometric urban planning down to the finest detail, comprising 3 main parts enclosed by massive stone walls. The city incorporates a complex water management system with 16 artificial reservoirs, collectively capable of storing millions of gallons of water for daily needs in an arid region. Dolavira's stone water channels are precisely cut and joined, with slopes calculated accurately to maintain a stable, non-erosive flow. Beneath the surface, a complex network of underground drains, constructed from stone and fired bricks, features covers for hygiene, demonstrating a level of sanitation and engineering advanced for its time. Lothal features a massive artificial dock excavated deep into the earth and constructed from millions of high-standard fired bricks that maintain a nearly uniform 4:2:1 ratio. Its system of sluice gates and protective embankments effectively regulates water levels within the harbor, safeguarding it from tidal surges and floods, which demonstrates a profound understanding of hydrodynamics. The city itself follows a perfect grid pattern, featuring straight roads and clearly defined functional zones, indicating advanced urban planning from its inception. A complex underground drainage network made of brick boasts precisely calculated slopes for self-cleaning, complete with inspection holes and removable covers. The Rani Ki Vav stepwell in Gujarat reaches 7 stories deep, extending nearly 210 feet long and 65 feet wide, entirely underground. This vast subterranean structure features over 500 major sculptures and 1,000 smaller carvings, showcasing absolute geometric precision and symmetry with near-zero error. This resilient stepwell has endured multiple earthquakes while remaining structurally sound, with many sections still submerged in mud, hinting at an even greater unexcavated scale and complexity. The Konark Temple is designed as a colossal stone chariot for the sun god Surya, featuring 12 pairs of wheels and 7 horses carved directly from hard, brittle condylite stone. Its main tower once stood over 230 feet high, built from hundreds of tons of stone blocks fitted seamlessly without mortar, secured by large iron dowels. How these colossal stones were moved and elevated without modern equipment remains a mystery, while the entire temple precisely aligns with the sun's movement. Its chariot wheels function as sundials accurate to the minute, and an ancient magnetic system existed at the temple's apex. This system created a powerful magnetic field, strong enough to make the sun god statue float unsupported, yet also potentially causing the main tower's collapse. The Brihadiswara temple in Thanjavur is constructed entirely from granite, an exceptionally hard and heavy material necessitating the transport of hundreds of thousands of tons of stone from tens to hundreds of miles away due to the absence of nearby quarries. Its main tower rises 66 meters high, crowned by a monolithic granite capstone weighing approximately 80 tons, which was lifted to that height without the aid of cranes or modern technology. The massive granite blocks are perfectly cut and interlocked using a lock-and-key technique, eschewing mortar or binding agents, ensuring the structure's stability for over 1,000 years. Despite standing on soft alluvial soil, the temple has withstood multiple major earthquakes without subsidence or tilting, demonstrating advanced foundation engineering. Nevertheless, no architectural drawings or detailed technical records survive, leaving the precise construction process and the technologies employed a significant mystery. Leptis Magna features a colossal artificial harbor, complete with massive breakwaters and extensive underwater docks built on an unprecedented scale. Thousands of tons of marble and granite, some weighing over 50 tons, were transported thousands of miles from other continents without modern cranes or machinery. Furthermore, the construction of large, wide-span arches without scaffolding or steel demonstrates a profound understanding of weight distribution and building materials. The ancient Roman theatre at Sabratha features an impressive three-story stage facade, constructed from multi-ton stone blocks without the aid of modern machinery. Many of these blocks fit so perfectly that it is almost impossible to insert a knife between the joints, often requiring no mortar. The structure incorporates rare marble and granite, materials not sourced locally but transported hundreds to thousands of miles across deserts and seas. Remarkably, the theatre boasts a perfect natural acoustic system, allowing a single voice on stage to project clearly to thousands of spectators at the highest positions without amplification equipment. This edifice stands on deep and solid foundations, enabling it to endure for millennia, while effectively resisting earthquakes and erosion. Furthermore, Some architectural components were manufactured to standard sizes, then transported and assembled on site, mirroring modern prefabrication technology. Dugga, an ancient city situated on a steep hillside, features uneven terrain that was leveled, and large terraces, along with strong foundations, were constructed. Many monolithic blocks, weighing tens to hundreds of tons, were quarried, transported, and precisely placed without cranes or modern machinery. These stone blocks are dry-fitted with micro gaps, almost impossible to insert a knife between, demonstrating extremely sophisticated stone cutting and shaping techniques. The hydraulic system, comprising aqueducts and multi-million-gallon reservoirs, is designed to operate efficiently on the steep terrain, reflecting the superior hydraulic knowledge of ancient peoples. Beneath the ground, the wastewater sewer system maintains precise slopes, revealing a deep understanding of urban sanitation and underground construction techniques. Volubilis stands as the ruins of a vast, ancient Roman city, featuring hundreds of intricate structures built on uneven terrain that has endured for thousands of years. The city boasts a complex, self-flowing aqueduct system, delivering water from distant springs through conduits without the need for pumps, thereby ensuring precise pressure and flow. Massive limestone blocks, each weighing multiple tons, were quarried, transported, and precisely set without the aid of modern lifting machinery. Elaborate mosaic floors, composed of millions of tiny stone pieces forming vivid images, have persisted for over 1,700 years due to advanced cutting techniques and super-durable binders. Luxurious homes showcase a hypercoursed underfloor heating system which circulates hot air beneath the floor, representing a remarkably advanced technology rarely seen in antiquity. The Great Mosque of Djenné stands as the world's largest mud brick structure, with its walls reaching up to 36 feet high. This entire edifice is constructed from banko, a mixture of mud, sand, rice husks, and shea butter, allowing it to endure for centuries within a harsh climate. Despite lacking internal rebar or concrete, the mosque maintains exceptional durability and remarkable load-bearing capacity. Protruding palm wood pillars from its walls may function as internal structural supports, enhancing the stability of the mud composition. A passive ventilation system, utilizing small roof openings covered by ceramic caps, effectively regulates the interior climate of the building. Furthermore, the mosque is aligned almost perfectly with the cardinal directions of east, west, north, and south, demonstrating superior astronomical and surveying expertise. Hattusa, the capital of the Hittite Empire, features a double-walled system with 3 layers extending over 5 miles, encompassing a vast area. Many construction blocks, weighing between 20 and 30 short tons, were transported and precisely installed without modern lifting equipment. These blocks were fitted tightly together without mortar, relying on sophisticated stone cutting and jointing techniques for long-term stability. The 71-yard-long Yakapi vaulted tunnel, constructed underground, showcases complex arch architecture, necessitating a deep understanding of gravity and materials. City gates also incorporate massive monolithic stone slabs for lintels and jambs, indicating that their placement demanded immense strength and precision. Troy Hisarlik stands as a complex of 9 superimposed cities built over thousands of years, forming a massive artificial mound demonstrating consistent planning and engineering. Troy's Cyclopean walls consist of massive limestone and granite blocks, many weighing several tons, which were transported from quarries many miles away without the aid of modern machinery. These blocks were cut with millimetric precision and fit almost seamlessly without mortar, indicating construction techniques far exceeding the Bronze Age. The foundation and wall systems were engineered to withstand strong seismic forces, incorporating shock-absorbing techniques comparable to those found in modern structures. Furthermore, Troy housed a complex drainage and underground sewer system, employing durable materials and precise slopes to ensure hygiene and effective flood prevention. Ephesus is a large-scale ancient megastructure built almost entirely from massive marble, encompassing streets, public squares, and multi-story buildings. Marble blocks weighing many tons were cut and joined so precisely without mortar that a blade cannot be inserted between the seams. An intricate underground water system delivered fresh water from distant sources and also included a sewage system for public restrooms. The open-air theatre, capable of seating 25,000 people, was designed with perfect acoustics, allowing whispers on stage to resonate clearly to the further seats without amplification. Many structures still stand after thousands of years in a seismically active region, demonstrating superior earthquake-resistant construction techniques. The transportation and lifting of blocks, weighing tens to hundreds of tons across difficult terrain without modern machinery, remains an unsolved mystery. Hierapolis stands as a testament to the superior engineering and hydraulic techniques of an ancient civilization. The city's complex, hot mineral water system continuously distributed water across a vast area without the need for modern pumps or measurement tools. Tons of stone blocks were quarried, transported, and lifted to construct massive structures like the theater and city gates, all without modern machinery. Stone cutting and fitting techniques achieved absolute precision, joining large blocks so tightly that a knife blade cannot fit between them, even without mortar. Many structures have withstood millennia of earthquakes, thanks to the ancient civilization's superior foundation techniques and building materials. The Gourmet rock sites feature a multi-story network of cities, churches, monasteries, and tunnels carved deep into immense rock pillars and cliff faces designed to accommodate thousands of inhabitants. Millions of cubic feet of volcanic tuff rock were extracted and transported away, yet no clear traces of excavated debris or even crude tools remain visible. A sophisticated natural ventilation system was engineered to deliver fresh air to levels dozens of feet beneath the surface, revealing an aerodynamic understanding ahead of its time. Furthermore, many deep internal spaces within the rock are illuminated by precisely calculated light shafts, indicating the ancient builders' advanced optical techniques. Despite being carved into relatively soft rock, these structures have endured for thousands of years through numerous severe earthquakes, showcasing a distinctive natural earthquake-resistant engineering. Ichan Kala is enclosed by colossal baked brick walls, reaching up to 33 feet high and 16 to 20 feet thick, with an estimated total weight of millions of tons. Millions of these baked bricks exhibit exceptionally uniform and high quality, produced using precise temperature-controlled kiln technology that history has yet to explain. Notably, Ichan Kala incorporates an advanced earthquake resistance system, enabling its structures to withstand numerous major earthquakes despite being situated in an actively seismic zone. Furthermore, its towering structures were erected without any evidence of cranes or lifting machinery, creating a mystery about the ancient methods of material elevation. The historic Registan Square in Samarkand displays an incredibly sophisticated geometric and mathematical precision, appearing as if crafted by modern machinery. Its magnificent structures utilize millions of glazed tiles in blue, turquoise, yellow, and white, possessing unexpected durability as they retain their vibrant colors for hundreds of years despite harsh weather conditions. The construction of its towering domes, arches, and minarets proceeded without the use of cranes or steel scaffolding, even though it stands in a strong earthquake zone. Furthermore, some interior spaces within Registan exhibit advanced acoustic properties, amplifying voices or creating unique reverberation effects, while the mortar and glaze production technologies relied on secret formulas that have since been lost. Nakhchi-Rustam features colossal tombs carved directly into sheer cliff faces, with structures rising dozens of feet high and their intricate facades spanning the width of a multi-story building. The detailed carvings on the exceptionally hard stone achieve almost perfect precision and symmetry, a feat often compared to modern cutting technologies such as laser or CNC. Remarkably, thousands of tons of stone were excavated during this construction, yet no massive piles of discarded material are found surrounding the immediate area. Koga Zanbil, an ancient ziggurat constructed around 1250 BCE, utilized up to 6 million fired bricks produced through a large-scale industrial process. The ziggurat's corners align with absolute precision to the cardinal directions of east, west, south, and north, revealing astronomical and surveying knowledge ahead of its time. Pasargadae, the first capital of the Achaemenid Empire in the 6th century BCE, exhibits extraordinary architectural sophistication. Massive stone blocks weighing up to 40 to 50 tons were perfectly cut and polished, then joined with such precision that a knife blade cannot fit between them. Furthermore, a complex hydraulic and irrigation system was designed to supply vast gardens, indicating a deep understanding of hydrodynamics. Pasargadae, the first capital of the Achaemenid Empire in the 6th century BCE, exhibits extraordinary architectural sophistication. Massive stone blocks weighing up to 40 to 50 tons were perfectly cut and polished, then joined with such precision that a knife blade cannot fit between them. Furthermore, a complex hydraulic and irrigation system was designed to supply vast gardens, indicating a deep understanding of hydrodynamics. The Mesa Verde Cliff Palace stands as a remarkable superstructure constructed by the ancestral Puebloans within a vast sandstone alcove during the 13th century. This complex comprises over 150 rooms and 23 multi-story kivas built with thousands of stone blocks, mortar, and wood painstakingly moved up treacherous cliffs. Sandstone blocks were precisely cut and joined to form nearly perfect right angles, showcasing advanced craftsmanship even with crude, non-metallic tools. An integrated hydraulic system of channels, small dams, and rainwater cisterns served its hundreds of inhabitants, while the complex design cleverly harnessed sunlight for winter heating and summer cooling. Pueblo Bonito is a massive architectural complex with hundreds of multi-story rooms built from millions of sandstone blocks and thousands of large roof beams weighing hundreds of thousands of tons. Thousands of these large roof beams, over 20 feet long each, were transported from mountain ranges more than 50 miles away without wheels, large draft animals, or modern transportation technology. The vast structure aligns precisely with astronomical events like solstices and equinoxes, and a network of straight roads up to 30 feet wide extends for hundreds of miles, connecting various sites. Building this required the Chaco people to engineer a complex irrigation system of dams, channels, and reservoirs for arid desert water management, and mobilize centuries of organized labor without a clear central government or hard metal tools. The Serpent Mound stretches over 1/4 of a mile, forming a massive snake with an oval head, 7 body coils, and a spiral tail, all subtly aligned with astronomical events. This entire earthwork was constructed from hundreds of thousands of tons of earth and stone, rising between 3 to 5 feet high and 20 to 25 feet wide, without the use of metal tools, wheels, or draft animals. Some studies further propose that the serpent's coils relate to complex lunar standstills, indicating an astronomical comprehension far beyond what is typically expected from early cultures. Taprom is constructed from millions of sandstone blocks, each weighing from hundreds of pounds to many tons, which were quarried and transported from mines tens of miles away. These stone blocks are cut and fitted with near absolute precision, requiring no mortar and leaving virtually no gaps between them. The technique for elevating multi-ton stone beams to great heights without advanced cranes or scaffolding remains an unsolved mystery. The sandstone surfaces exhibit exquisitely carved and smooth details, displaying very few marks from crude tools, suggesting stone processing technology far beyond ancient understanding. The structure has stood for hundreds of years on soft, moist ground, indicating its foundation possesses remarkable durability. The Banteay Sray Temple in Cambodia stands out for its incredibly intricate and precise carvings, appearing more like lace or gold jewelry than stone. The temple is constructed from pink sandstone, a material that is both hard and brittle, demanding extremely sophisticated carving techniques to avoid breaking or chipping the stone. There are almost no traces of crude tools. Instead, the carving lines appear sharp and clean, as if cut by modern machinery. Thanks to these refined techniques, plateaus has endured for thousands of years in a harsh, tropical climate, with many of its intricate carvings remarkably intact. Prayer Khan is a vast megastructure, spanning hundreds of acres with hundreds of structures, constructed from billions of tons of sandstone and laterite. Individual stone blocks, weighing tens of tons, were transported dozens of miles from quarries without modern machinery. Blocks were cut and joined precisely, allowing no blade into gaps. Using no mortar, this technique surpasses modern machine standards. The complex foundation, built on damp terrain with intricate leveling and drainage, ensures the monument's structural stability for thousands of years. Sharp, intricate drill marks and cuts on the stones exceed ancient bronze or iron tool capabilities, raising questions about advanced stone-cutting technologies. Furthermore, the entire complex aligns precisely along north, south, and east-west axes, correlating with astronomical events and reflecting high astronomical surveying knowledge. Bengmelea stands as a colossal 12th century sandstone temple, constructed from millions of tons of material with individual blocks weighing up to hundreds of tons. These blocks were cut and polished with such precision that they interlock perfectly without mortar, allowing walls to maintain absolute straightness and right angles over hundreds of feet. Intricate bas-reliefs adorn the temple, carved directly onto large stone blocks, either before or during assembly, demonstrating extreme coordination and planning. Curiously, no traces of traditional metal tools are found on the remarkably smooth stone surfaces, raising significant questions about the cutting and polishing technology that was employed. Furthermore, the quarrying and transport of millions of tons of sandstone from quarries tens of miles away, along with the lifting of hundreds of ton blocks without modern machinery, remain profound mysteries. Wat Pho is a colossal architectural complex spanning nearly 6 miles from river to mountain peak, designed as a microcosmic model of the universe. Its main temple exhibits extraordinary precision, aligning exactly with the sunrise on the spring equinox, a feat surpassing ancient manual measurement capabilities. Thousands of colossal sandstone and laterite blocks, some weighing tens of tons, were quarried, transported, and elevated onto steep mountain slopes, without modern tools or wheeled vehicles. Many structures utilize dry masonry, joining blocks so precisely that a razor blade cannot pass through the gaps, a technique also contributing to the complex's earthquake resistance. An elaborate terraced irrigation system guides water by gravity from mountain springs, serving both ritualistic functions and sustainable water management. Taxila is an ancient urban complex that developed continuously on the same site for millennia, with multiple layers of civilization built one upon another. Its ruins reveal an advanced grid-pattern urban plan, featuring straight roads and perpendicular intersections that surpass expectations for ancient settlements. Many large stone blocks are cut and joined with nearly seamless precision, suggesting sophisticated, yet unknown, crafting tools. The fired bricks used also show uniformity in size, shape, and quality, indicating mass production processes from antiquity. The transport and installation of thousands of tons of stone and brick on challenging terrain without modern lifting technology remains a significant engineering mystery. Takhti Bahi stands as a massive Buddhist monastic complex constructed on a steep hillside from the 1st century BCE through the 7th century CE. Hard slate blocks used in its construction were cut with such extreme precision that they appear made by modern laser or CNC cutting technology, then assembled using a unique no-mortar technique that created a nearly perfect natural interlocking system. The complex also incorporates a sophisticated seismic-resistant foundation system, enabling the structure to endure thousands of years in an actively seismic region. Furthermore, a refined underground drainage network comprising conduits and cisterns adeptly manages large amounts of rainwater without causing structural damage. The overall master plan of Takhti Bahi adheres to intricate geometric and astronomical principles, which remain not yet fully deciphered. Yakchilan is constructed from thousands of large limestone blocks weighing many tons, quarried and transported through dense jungle without any evidence of metal tools, wheels, or large draft animals. Many of these blocks are cut and fitted with superlative precision, using no mortar and leaving no gap even for a thin knife blade to insert. Yakchilan's gigantic corbel arches maintain stability for thousands of years, despite being less structurally sound than true arches. Meanwhile, decorative roof combs weighing many tons remain stable atop the structures without steel frames or concrete. Finally, vivid bas-relief carvings on hard limestone lintels are executed with extreme intricacy solely using crude stone tools. The Edsna site features a central structure equivalent to an 8 to 9-story modern building, constructed entirely of stone, without the use of metal technology or cranes. Its limestone blocks are fitted with such precision that a razor blade can barely be inserted between them, indicating a stone-cutting technique far beyond the capabilities of stone or wood tools. Many structures at Edsna are precisely oriented to astronomical events, such as solstices and equinoxes, reflecting an advanced understanding of celestial mechanics. Uxmal's Pyramid of the Magician exhibits precise astronomical alignment with the cycle of Venus, an event that recurs every 8 years. Multi-ton limestone blocks were cut and fitted so precisely that no mortar was required, leaving no visible gaps. Construction materials traveled dozens of miles from quarries through dense jungle, accomplished without wheels or modern lifting equipment. The Maya employed a distinctive corbel arch technique, enabling the creation of expansive and structurally enduring interior spaces for thousands of years. An ingenious underground irrigation system features choltuns, sophisticated rainwater cisterns capable of storing enormous quantities of water without mechanical aid. After thousands of years of exposure to severe weather and seismic activity, Uxmal's structures remain standing, a testament to their exceptional material quality and construction methods. Kaba's facade is a large building covered by over 250 carved stone masks of the rain god Chaak, displaying nearly perfect repetition in every detail. Stones are cut and fitted with an almost invisible precision, creating extremely tight joints that require little mortar. This dry stacking technique makes the structure solidly durable for thousands of years, withstanding earthquakes and tropical storms. Cites stands as a massive 3-story architectural complex, measuring approximately 279 feet long and 131 feet deep, constructed from thousands of tons of limestone. This monumental structure encompasses nearly 90 rooms, featuring stone blocks cut with extreme precision and perfectly interlocked without the use of mortar. Furthermore, the palace facade showcases elaborately carved details and complex stone mosaics of high sophistication, indicating a level of technical skill far exceeding the capabilities of contemporary stone or bronze tools. The robust construction of Cites has allowed it to maintain remarkable stability and sustainability, enduring for over 1 millennium amidst harsh tropical climatic conditions. Comalcalco stands as the sole known Maya site constructed primarily from millions of fired bricks rather than traditional limestone. Its builders developed an ancient mortar from crushed seashells and lime, achieving a durability comparable to concrete, which allowed the structures to withstand the challenging humid environment. Thousands of these bricks were meticulously carved with patterns and Maya glyphs before firing, then arranged to form complex murals and messages across the walls. Constructing these heavy brick structures on damp, subsiding ground necessitated highly complex foundation techniques exceeding the capabilities of typical ancient technology. The Maya here utilized enormous quantities of wood for industrial-scale brick firing, yet clear evidence of brick factories or advanced metal tools remains absent. Tonina is a colossal complex built on a natural hill transformed into a gigantic artificial mountain, towering over 230 feet above the ground, its volume exceeding many famous Mexican pyramids. Its walls feature numerous large stone blocks, each weighing tons and finely cut, fitted so tightly that a hair cannot pass between gaps, demonstrating precise construction. Transporting and elevating these massive stones without wheels or modern tools remains a puzzle, as a network of tunnels and mysterious rooms exists within the artificial mountain. This internal network reveals sophisticated architectural planning and a deep understanding of structural stability. Tonina also incorporates an advanced drainage system designed to control water flow and prevent erosion for centuries, showcasing superior hydraulic engineering in ancient architecture. Bantay Chma stands as a vast architectural complex encircled by a colossal moat and robust walls, effectively forming an immense temple city. Massive sandstone blocks, weighing from several tons to tens of tons, were transported from distant quarries and then lifted many tens of feet high, meticulously assembled with absolute precision without the use of mortar. Intricate bas-relief carvings adorn these sandstone surfaces, stretching for hundreds of feet and depicting myths, battles, and daily life with extraordinary detail and consistent artistic uniformity, all achieved using only hand tools. This dry stone construction has withstood centuries of earthquakes and severe weather without collapse, demonstrating sophisticated prehistoric anti-earthquake engineering techniques. The Faimai Temple complex consists of ancient stone structures built from large sandstone blocks, dry-fitted with such precision that no mortar is required, relying solely on their weight and exact placement. Many of these multi-ton blocks were transported from quarries located dozens of miles away, then lifted high to construct towers, despite no evidence of adequately powerful crane or pulley systems. Stone surfaces at Phaimai are ground to an almost perfect flatness, achieving a smoothness and precision that requires specialized machinery even with modern technology. Phnom Rung stands atop an extinct volcano constructed from thousands of massive sandstone and laterite blocks, weighing from hundreds of pounds to over 22,000 pounds. This unique building technique allows the structure to endure for hundreds of years without mortar, withstanding numerous earthquakes due to its self-supporting design and force distribution. Furthermore, a complex drainage system featuring reservoirs and channels carved directly into the stone protects the foundations, despite a lack of clear archaeological evidence for modern lifting tools or scaffolding on this scale. The Tia Stellae complex comprises over 160 colossal monolithic stones, with some reaching heights of up to 16 feet and weighing tens of tons, erected solely through human strength and ancient techniques. Crafted from tough volcanic rock, these stelae display sophisticated and smooth carvings, which show no traces of crude tools, raising questions about the types of instruments used for their creation. Numerous stelae bear recurring sword or dagger-like symbols with intricate details, but the precise meaning behind these emblems remains an undeciphered mystery. The island complex of Kilwa Kisiwani presents the ruins of a sophisticated port city, featuring palaces, mosques, city walls, and monumental hydraulic structures. For construction, hard and brittle coral stone was quarried, precisely cut, and bonded with a super durable lime mortar, whose exact formula remains a mystery. Furthermore, some high-end structures incorporated sophisticated water supply and drainage systems with large reservoirs and private bathrooms. The Bandiagara Escarpment is a sandstone cliff tens of miles long and hundreds of feet high, which ancient civilizations transformed into an immense architectural complex. This complex integrates various structures, including caves, granaries, dwellings, shrines, and tunnels, many of which are built on nearly vertical cliff faces hundreds of feet high. Some interior stone walls and floors within the complex display an astonishing smoothness, while highly efficient natural ventilation and drainage systems maintain stable temperatures and prevent mold. The multi-story structures have endured for millennia through mutual support, suggesting a profound understanding of gravity distribution and load-bearing points that remains unexplained by current science. The Thracian tomb of Kazannak features a perfectly circular burial chamber topped by a corbelled dome constructed with such precision that it exhibits no deviation or error. The inner surface of this dome appears smoothly monolithic, with nearly imperceptible brick joints, indicating an ultra-fine construction technique. The mortar, binding the bricks, possesses extraordinary durability, providing both waterproofing and high strength, though its chemical composition remains a mystery. This tomb has endured for over 2,300 years beneath a colossal, deliberately compacted earthen mound that protected the structure from external impacts and severe earthquakes. The absence of crude chisel, saw, or grinding marks on the stone and brick surfaces further raises questions about the sophisticated, ancient construction technology employed. La Libella stands out with its complex of churches entirely carved from a single monolithic block of volcanic rock, rather than constructed from separate materials. An estimated hundreds of thousands of cubic yards of rock were removed to create the church spaces, yet the method for transporting this enormous volume of material remains an unsolved mystery. These structures exhibit extraordinary precision, with perfectly straight lines, right angles, and flawless symmetry, despite being fashioned only with crude tools like chisels and hammers. The Osun Osogbo Sacred Grove spans approximately 185 acres, containing hundreds of sculptures and structures deliberately distributed within its natural space. Works made of clay, mud, wood, and stone have endured for centuries in a harsh, humid tropical climate, defying the usual physical laws governing the aging of natural materials. Techniques for treating clay and mud create nearly waterproof surfaces without the use of modern technology, a mystery that remains unexplained. The consistency in artistic style and highly refined sculpting techniques across hundreds of structures spanning centuries suggests a shared technology or architectural school that is now lost. The tombs of Buganda kings at Kasubi feature the world's largest organic domed structure, measuring almost 102 feet in diameter and 40 feet in height. This dome structure is held firm by a system of massive monolithic timber poles and intricate reed weaving techniques, creating a waterproof and durable surface that lasts for hundreds of years. The geometric precision of the conical dome and circular base achieves a near-perfect level, despite not requiring any modern measuring equipment. The construction utilizes perishable organic materials, such as bamboo, reeds, and thatch, yet endures for hundreds of years, due to special treatment and preservation secrets. The rock-hewn churches of Ivanovo are carved entirely from the living rock of a vertical limestone cliff, not constructed from separate blocks of stone. This complex includes a multi-level network of churches, chapels, cells, and tunnels extending deep within the cliff face with high geometric precision. Although thousands of cubic yards of limestone were removed to create the structures, no traces of enormous waste piles remain anywhere around the construction site. Building on these steep, sheer cliffs required advanced scaffolding and lifting equipment that medieval archaeology has not yet been able to explain. Straight walls, vaulted ceilings, and finely cut windows demonstrate intricate craftsmanship, all executed under low-light conditions using only crude tools. The ability to excavate deeply without weakening the rock's structure also indicates a significant understanding of geology and structural mechanics far superior to medieval capabilities. The Madara Rider is a colossal relief carved directly into a vertical cliff face in Bulgaria, situated 75 feet above the ground. This monumental artwork features a horseman figure almost 13 feet tall, rendered with intricate detail on hard limestone, from the folds of the cloak to the expressions of the accompanying animals. Its creation in the 8th century presents a significant enigma, as there are no clear traces of crude tools or gigantic scaffolding, making the techniques employed difficult to comprehend. The sculpture exhibits considerable depth, demanding deep chiseling into the cliff while carvers were suspended, a method widely considered impossible to execute with ancient technology. Choqquequirao is constructed on a steep mountain slope, almost 60 degrees, at an altitude of approximately 10,000 feet, which presented significant challenges for material transport and large-scale construction processes. The site utilizes thousands of precisely cut and fitted granite blocks without any mortar so tight that a knife blade cannot be inserted between the joints. Cuts, grooves, and drill holes found on these stones exhibit astonishing sharpness and uniformity, suggesting they could have been made by industrial machinery rather than simple stone or crude copper tools. However, many multi-ton blocks were quarried and transported from distant locations, even up steep mountain inclines, an accomplishment that remains largely unexplainable by current advanced transport technology. In Carajilla, Peru, stand sarcophagi known as purun machu, which reach up to 8 feet in height and are constructed from clay, mud, bamboo, and wood. These structures can weigh several hundred pounds to over 1 ton, meticulously placed on extremely narrow rock ledges hundreds of feet up, nearly inaccessible vertical cliffs. The sarcophagi have endured for centuries in their treacherous locations, braving harsh rain and wind, demonstrating sophisticated anchoring and balancing techniques. Many of these figures are composed of multiple separate pieces, requiring perfect assembly on site at dizzying heights. The Meroe pyramids in Sudan contain over 200 structures, more than double the total number of pyramids found across Egypt. Many of these Meroe pyramids feature extremely steep inclines, reaching up to 70 degrees, which necessitated highly sophisticated balancing and architectural techniques to prevent collapse. Builders precisely cut and fit sandstone blocks with such accuracy that a blade cannot be inserted into the joints, despite the limited availability of only basic copper and stone tools. Many Meroe pyramids have endured on sandy ground for millennia, showcasing a profound understanding of foundational engineering and load-bearing principles.